Sponsors here at the City Meet. Chris, first of all, thanks for being here and thanks for supporting our coverage.
It's a pleasure. I'm glad I could be part of it.
So we want to ask you some questions about the College Planning Center. First, what's the most common misconception parents and students have when it comes to athletics and scholarship money?
Yeah, as an athlete myself, I know that a lot of parents and people and students alike think that there's going to be a lot of money available in college admissions when it comes to athletics, but with the exception of a few sports, there really isn't a lot of money there. Most of the money comes in academics, and so a lot of times athletes really hone their skill in athletics and neglect the academic side, and that's where the real money is.
We have our two co-commentators here, Tara and James, were both college swimmers, and both of them know that there's just not a lot in it. And James recently just finished a West Virginia great academic student, so that was a big help for him, obviously, in getting where he wanted to go. So we're going to read you the names in Heat 2. That's Will Billsback from Legend Oaks in 1, Cooper Carroll from Shyamalan in 2, Tyler Briggs from Newington in 3, Will Courtney from Hobcon 4, Dominic Duncan from Pine Forest in 5. So what is the best time for students to get started working with the College Planning Center?
Yeah, the earlier they can get started, the better. The earlier they come in, as early as 8th and 9th grade, we can really work with them to develop a lot of things both inside and outside the classroom, and that's what the colleges are looking for. What are they doing beyond the normal student?
And what are some of the big mistakes that students and parents make when it comes to this process of getting into college?
One of the big mistakes they make is just having preconceived notions of what the best schools are instead of looking for the right fit schools. Spending a lot of time, like I said, on areas that don't have a lot of rewards when it comes to the scholarship process, and just being a little closed-minded and looking at schools that might not be name brand schools where you can get a great education.
What are your names of Heat 3, Tara?
Heat 3 of 50 Barrel Butterfly, Lane 1, Caleb Anderson, Fort Johnson, Lane 2, Cody Ray, Chathamos, Lane 3, Mills Long, Park Shore, Lane 4, Lucas Davidson, Coosaw Creek, Lane 5, Aiden Peterson, Asheboro, and Lane 6, Aiden Assel, Fort Johnson.
Chris, we thank you for being here and sharing some of your thoughts with everyone who might be watching. Enjoy the rest of the meet.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I look forward to watching it.
Yep, thanks, Chris.
I'm going to pick on David here a second. He gave a shout out to James for his strong academic record. I got nothing.
We never actually had a conversation about academics, Tara.
Man.
James, you know.
I challenge you to an SAT off tomorrow, David Reeder.
Yes, ma'am. And that's going to be from Park Shore. Mills Long getting the win there in a quick 30.76. Dropping second and a half there from his time.
In Heat 4 of this 13-14 boys butterfly, Lane 1, Caleb Perry, Hobcaw. Lane 2, Gabe Merrow, Chathamos. Lane 3, Jeremy Garza, Shyamalan. Lane 4, Mark McGee, Legend Oaks. Lane 5, Logan Guanzon from Crowfield. And Lane 6, Matt Canavero from Asheboro. How much breathing is necessary in the 50 fly, you think, David, for these swimmers?
Someone, back when City Meet was in the 25-meter pool at the JCC, someone once suggested I don't breathe except for on the turn. That didn't work for me. I need to take one breath on the way back, but that's it. I won't breathe on the way down. I'll breathe at the turn. I'll take one breath on the way back.
Well,
you want to keep it down. You don't want to do every 2 like you would in a 100 fly. As the win goes to lane number 3, Jeremy Garza at 29.74. This is seat number 5. Lane 1 is Arlen Smith from Northbridge. 2 is Josh Baruti from Newington. 3, Charlie Bernstein from Park Shore. 4 is Ryan Shokes from Long Point. 5, Luke Nixon from James Island. And then 6 is Gabe Grimm from the Daniel Island swim team.
Talked about this earlier in the meet, a lot of teams, but a City Meet theme. I know Long Point's got superheroes, so you'll see their swimmers and coaches in masks and capes. James Island doing an emoji theme, so they're wearing emoji suits. And these older kids love the relay themes. I know that over at Park Shore, they have a Hawaiian theme. So see them in Hawaii.
13-14 boys have those Hawaiian shirts. Snee Farm might be going Hawaiian too today, as the win there is Bernstein in 27.89.
Nice work, fellas. Heat 6, step up.
Heat 6, second to last seed here. In lane 1, Michael Hance from Snee Farm. 2 is William Slowey from Dunes West. 3, Ryder Putnam from James Island. 4 is Will Augustinelli from Crowfield. 5 is Ben Atwood from Northbridge, and then 6 is Noah McCanna from the Somerville Y. So look at these guys, head down, just powering forward. Up at the top of your screen, some outside smoke, Michael Hance from Snee Farm. And trying to go with him, William Slowey next to him. Tight one as they come into the wall here. Might be Slowey who gets it in 27.95. And it is.
That second lap gets a little bit harder to maintain that fast hand tempo.
Second.
50 yards, butterfly. Take your mark.
Final heat now. Logan Andrews from Country Club is in 1. Luke Brousseau from Coosaw Creek in 2. Parker Acevedo from Pine Forest in 3. Kyle Hertwig from Sneak Farm in 4. Ethan Griffith from Daniel Island in 5. And Jack Austin, son of our beloved Mike Austin, in lane 6.
Lane 3, Parker employing that Michael Phelps breathing every stroke strategy. Sneak Farm, lane 4, Kyle Hertwig. Great swim on the mixed medley relay earlier, coming in strong.
Hertwig head down and into the wall first in 25.93 to take the win ahead of Acevedo.